Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's May 3rd, 2019. So, anyway, I had a couple plans today, but unfortunately my work, fuck it. I'm not even getting into it. But I wanted to show you these cell phone towers, and you know what they look like, right? I mean, they've been adding to these cell phone towers. Initially, quite a few videos ago, I mentioned I've never seen anybody work on these cell phone towers. They just kind of pop up out of nowhere. But recently, what I've been seeing is a lot of people working on these towers. And here in Westchester County, in New York, we have these hidden, and they're not hidden. I mean, anybody with a half a brain will be able to figure out what the hell that thing is. But they put these little trees on top of it, and they're hiding it. They're camouflaging it. I'm not really sure why they're doing that. I think maybe people in the town or in the village probably complained about these monstrosities, but they allow them. The only reason why they do allow these things is because if you have them on top of your building, and all right, not the cell phone towers on top of your building, but I'm talking about these big blocks that are, it's almost like this size, and they're like flat like this, and there aren't all these buildings around, and there's like 50 or 100 of them, on all these buildings. They pay some sort of maintenance fee for the building itself. So the people in the building, and I also looked this up too, people who have co-ops like myself, they will never allow any of this, but rental buildings will allow something like this. I'm going to get into something about that too, about the building next door to us that burnt down, but hold on. I don't know where the hell I was going with this. Hold on. Let me get my thoughts straight here. Okay. All right. So they pay a certain maintenance fee, all right, which brings down the rental for the unit itself. So that's why rental buildings allow these weird monstrosities on top of the building itself. I see it all over Yonkers. I see it in Scarsdale. I see it everywhere, up and down Central Avenue. And you'll see this in your town coming soon, or if they're not already there. Okay, now 5G network. Everybody's always been talking about this 5G network. Well, 4G network was coming out, and everybody said there was a big problem with that. We were going to die from cancer, we were going to die from this and that, and nothing ever happened. All right, and 5G is a little bit different because it's on frequencies that are one step above 4G. What exactly that means, I don't know. Okay. I really don't know. All I know is there are frequencies that are being pumped into, I don't know. I mean, look, the frequencies are the key. Frequencies make everything. Okay, they really do. I mean, it's it's almost like giving off a bad vibe in a way. I mean, people, when you're in a really good mood and you feel really good about yourself, you let off these type of aurora around you, and people are attracted to that in some way. They can see this, and our bodies themselves have so much electricity. I mean, our bodies have 50 trillion cells inside of them. Each cell is equivalent to 1.5 volts. Now you do the math on that, we're dealing with almost 700 trillion volts of energy inside of our body, keeping us alive. When something inside of us, say you have a disease or something that the doctor says that you believe, you kind of turn yourself off in a way. Now, I'm not saying that maybe you can. Maybe there is self-healing. I know there is. Okay, and they're suppressing this. There's a reason why they're putting all of these things up there. It's not for your benefit, okay? It's not for your benefit. It's not for your cell phone reception. We've had great cell phone reception fucking 10 years ago, all right? It was fine. We had 1G, 2G, 3G. People don't understand what 1G meant. Text messaging, 2G, internet, 3G, internet enhanced, and then 4G, what we have right now, and then 5G, faster. It's all bullshit. They're fucking with the frequencies. They're fucking with your lives. Okay, they're fucking with the aurora around you. The thinking process inside of you. We have so much potential. We always have. And they've been hiding this from you. We all have to figure out how to harness it. And I know other people have. And when you are able to harness this energy that you have within yourself, you have self-healing. Okay? Forget about not eating this and that and all this other bullshit. It's within yourself where you have the power to harness energy. All right? And we were never taught when we were kids. Because the only problem is when we were kids, we were taught that we live on a fucking ball. Okay? That we're floating in space. That's what we were taught when we were kids. We weren't taught anything else but that. And it trained us, and it just made us believe what we are now are just these people that just walk around that have no powers at all. I'm not saying you have superpowers, but yeah, you do. You do. You have superpowers within yourself to self-heal yourself. You don't need to take medication. You don't need to take these other drugs that just confuse your body. It's all within yourself. The Creator has created this inside of yourself, has given us, the power to do everything. But we've never harnessed it. And they figured it out. When I say they, you know who I'm talking about. Let's take a look at the telephone. I'm sorry. The street lights, okay? Street lights themselves that come down. They've now changed over to these LED things. Did you have any question in that at all? Did your town call you up and ask you if you wanted these LED lights now in front of your property? They say, now he's getting into a dark zone. He's talking about bullshit like nonsense well, look, every single street light has been replaced. Okay? Every one of them in my town. Every one of them in your town. If they already haven't, they will be soon. All of them here in New York have been replaced. We now have these LED lights, and they're, remember the regular street lights with the bulb that came out like that, and they had that little light bulb in there. They had to change it every year, or 2 years, or whatever it may be. But now they have the LED lights there. They've switched over to them completely. Why? Think. It's not for your benefit. Just like these cell phone towers are not for your benefit. The 5G is not for your benefit. It's to benefit them. It's to suppress us. I'm not saying this is going to kill us all. I'm just saying it's suppressing our energy. Okay? It's suppressing our aurora. They want us to argue amongst ourselves. They want us to get into these fights over racism and all this other bullshit. They want us scared, frightened. All right, I don't want to make this video too long, but I just wanted to put this out there. You know what these things look like, okay? When you're looking at them, they've got these Star Wars shit that, we'll never understand what the hell they are. The electricians don't know what the hell they are. They're just plugging them in. They install these things. It's like NASA. Don't you understand? Everyone's like, NASA can't be fake. Sure it can. There's only 10%, not even, let's say 10 people of NASA know that the Earth is flat. Okay? 10 people. That's it. The rest of them are just fixing shit and putting them together. What the fuck do they know? They know nothing. The people behind the terminal that see this rocket go up and what all they're looking at are numbers and a screen. It's so easy to hide shit. All right. You know what? I wanted to put this out there and think about it. All right. It's Friday. Everybody have a good weekend. I have a couple things I'm going to do this weekend, so I'll probably put a video out or two. But look and think, and just think to yourself, do you think all of this, we've already had all of this cellular technology around for a very long time. All right. There's no reason to add on to the nonsense that's up there for a faster internet. My internet is just as fast as I want it to be. And then it gets all screwed up anyway, and then you can't make phone. I mean, it's all right, whatever. Okay. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life, and have a good weekend.